The 88th District Court Sobriety Court Program, is that Alpena?
Yes,
Is that a felony program?
it is. Yeah,
Oh.
and so she still has a case pending in Alpena Circuit Court.
Okay.
And I think that that's going to be part of the resolution of that case too. I think that's a drunk driving or driving under the influence third offense.
And has Alpena Sobriety Court accepted her into that program at this point?
She has, Your Honor. In fact, I need to ask the court today before I forget. I need the court to amend her bond pending sentencing to require her to attend and comply with the Alpena 88th District Court Drug Sobriety Court. That call came to me from them last week, and they said with that she can actually officially start the court up there.
All right, and then if you can help facilitate, we'll need to have their court administrator or program administrator reach out to my court administrator. Transfers now between problem-solving courts are more complicated than they were in the past. So we need to enter into a separate memorandum of understanding between the two courts, detailing where she's going to pay fines, who's going to keep the money, who's going to supervise her, who's going to sentence her if she's removed from the program. All of that is no longer standardized, it's individualized.
Right.
My approach is whatever the other court wants, I'll agree to. So I don't have a particular thing that I prefer. All right, and so Ms. Stamp, if you please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hand down. Are you Catherine Stamp?
I am.
Ms. Samp, a guilty plea hearing is an important event. It includes the, hang on. Mr. Harris back. Mr. Harris, I want to put you in a waiting room for a minute. Just sit tight.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Samp, a guilty plea hearing is an important event. It includes the waiver of constitutional rights that you have. So I want you to listen carefully. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I'm happy to answer them. If you need a minute to talk to Mr. Vogler, go ahead and let me know. We'll give you that time. I have to advise you the maximum penalty you could face. The charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense, is a felony. It is punishable by a maximum of prison of 1 to 5 years or probation with 30 days to a year in jail, at least 48 hours to be served consecutively, and 60 to 180 days community service. There's a fine of $500 to $5,000. The court can order rehabilitative programs, vehicle immobilization, and reimbursement for the cost of prosecution and emergency response. Do you understand the maximum penalty?
I do, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole anywhere?
I am not, Your Honor.
Were you on bond for any other cases at the time of this incident?
I do not believe so, Your Honor.
Did you read and understand the rights listed on the advice of rights form?
I did.
And you signed that form?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you give up all the rights listed on that form?
I do.
And is that what you wish to do today?
I do, Your Honor.
If I accept your plea, you give up any claim that it was caused by promises beyond the plea agreement or by any threats or any claim that it's not your own free choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
I do understand.
Also, when you plead guilty, you lose the right to appeal. And if you wanted to appeal, you'd have to seek permission to appeal. You do so by filing an application. Now, the types of issues you can raise on an application for appeal are very limited, much more limited than if you were convicted after a trial. Do you understand this?
I do, yes.
The plea agreement provides in exchange for your plea to that charge and agreed upon restitution of $100, there's a sentencing agreement that you would participate in and successfully complete the 88th District Court Sobriety Court program. Do you understand the terms of that plea agreement?
I do understand.
Mr. Vogler, is that a full, fair, and accurate statement of his terms?
Yes.
Mr. McClellan?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Samp, that sentence agreement is not binding on me. If I didn't want to follow it, I wouldn't have to. I will amend your bond today to allow you to begin that program, but the final decision on that would be mine at the sentencing. But if I did not think that was appropriate and didn't sentence you into it, you would be allowed to withdraw your plea, not having received what you bargained for. Do you understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
There is an important exception to that. If, let's say, you abscond on your bond, or you commit a new crime, or you violate court orders, then by that type of misconduct, you would lose the right to withdraw the plea, even if I didn't follow the sentence agreement. Do you understand this?
I do.
Other than the plea agreement, has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody threatened you to make you do so?
No, sir.
Is it your own free choice to enter that?
It is.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead to the charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense?
Guilty, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Samp, on or about October 1st, 2024, were you in Presque Isle County?
Yes, I was.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on US 23, a public highway?
I was.
Before you operated that vehicle, had you consumed alcoholic beverages?
Yes, I had.
Did you have some contact with law enforcement?
I did.
And did they give you a test to determine the amount of alcohol in your body?
Yes, I did.
Was the result of that more than 0.08, the legal limit?
It was, Your Honor.
Do you remember what the results of that test were?
0.087, I believe.
And did you have a previous conviction for impaired driving in 2006 in the 74th District Court?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Where is that?
Bay City, Michigan.
And did you have a previous conviction for operating while intoxicated in 2023 in the 88th District Court?
I did, Your Honor.
Mr. Vogler, you satisfied with that factual basis?
I am.
McConnell?
Yes.
Mr. Vogler, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements?
No.
Mr. McConnell?
No.
All right, Ms. Samp, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis in fact and law to believe you're guilty of that offense. So I hereby accept your plea. We'll schedule sentencing for July 7th at 9:30 a.m. You'll have to cooperate with a pre-sentence interview so that they can write a report for me. And I'll also amend any objection to that bond amendment?
No, Your Honor.
I'll amend the bonds to alter the conditions to 88th sobriety court. 88th District Sobriety Court. Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor.
From the defense?
No.
Okay. We'll see you then. Good luck.
Thank you.